Hello and welcome to 10 Minute English. My name is Chelu and I will be your host and guide in this adventure of learning English. Today we have a very beautiful lesson. It's about something that is confusing students that start learning English, or even if they are at an intermediate level, they are confused by this situation. Why? Because they hear it in the movies, no? They are watching movies and they see this kind of two ways of asking things. One is the classical way that they learn in the grammar section, and they learn it well, like this one. Is she a doctor? And the other one, they see it in some movies that somebody is saying she's a doctor. So we have the classical way of, and the perfect grammar way to ask a question here. And here is a question that is more like an affirmation, an affirmative sentence, but with an intonation of question. She's a doctor? Okay, but there is a logic to it. It's not a random. Everything can be explained, all the situations in which these two ways of asking have a different meaning. Okay? So pay attention to this, because this is very detailed English, very easy, but you have to know it from the beginning. Why some native English speakers are asking you this question or any kind of classical question, but when they do it like an affirmative sentence, hey, she's a doctor, you go to the concert, okay? Why they are doing this? Very easy. Okay, let's see. Is she a doctor? Okay. Do you cook on Saturdays? Classical question, no? Present tense. Do you cook on Saturdays? Okay. Will he come to the concert? Okay. Are you interested in art? Okay, good. So we have three examples of, let's say, perfect grammar questions. Okay. Question in the present: do you cook on Saturdays? No, so I'm interested if you have this habit of cooking on Saturdays. Okay. I'm asking about a common friend. Will he come to the concert? Will he come with us to the concert? Okay. Another question, I'm speaking with somebody and I say, are you interested in art? I'm curious to know if he has an interest in art, like me, for example. Okay, so what can we notice? That in all these classical questions, I'm trying to get information. Yeah? Info. So the purpose of my questions are to get as many details, as much information as possible from the people, the person whom I'm speaking with. Okay, so do you cook on Saturdays? Will he come to the concert? All the questions have a purpose of getting information. Look at this example. So you are telling me about some. I met a woman. You introduced this woman to me, and we have a conversation. And then you tell me, when we are just the two of us, you tell me, you know that Susan is a doctor, and I say, she's a doctor. Okay, why she's a doctor? It's a surprise for me. So I'm expressing surprise, but by making an affirmative sentence with the intonation of a question, okay? So, she's a doctor. Big surprise, okay? Here I'm not trying to get any information. I know that your information is real, so I say, she's a doctor. I would have said anything about Susan, but that she's a doctor. So, except that she's a doctor, I would have believed anything. You could have told me that she's an engineer, she's a maths teacher, but not a doctor. So, I wouldn't have taken her as a doctor. Okay, so I'm surprised. She's a doctor? Okay, big surprise for me. So, you are telling me, or you are telling somebody that, look, in this case, I'm taking me as example, you are telling me that a common friend is going to come to the concert with us. And I'm saying, he will come to the concert? Okay, so not this one. Look, he will come to the concert. Surprise, again. So it's not like this one that I'm trying to get information from you. Okay? This one is surprise. I'm surprised that he's coming to the concert. You tell me, you know, George is going to come with us to the concert. He will come to the concert? I can't believe it. He told me that he's not coming. He was not coming. So I'm surprised. Okay? I meet somebody in a conversation. The conversation is very, very interesting. And she's telling me that she's interested in art. And I'm saying, you are interested in art? I wouldn't have guessed. I wouldn't have said this about you. So, again, when you ask a question, by making an affirmative sentence, because you are interested in art, but the intonation is one of a question, you are interested in art, what I'm expressing, dear students, is a surprise. So, again, big surprise. So you are telling me that you are interested in art, and I say, you are interested in art? I wouldn't have said this about you. You don't look like the type of person that is interested in art. That's why I'm surprised. Okay? So, classical questions versus affirmative sentences, but with the intonation of a sentence. Don't get confused. In the classical question, do you cook on Saturday? Will he come to the concert? Are you interested in art? You are trying to get information as much as possible. Okay. In the, let's say, intonation questions that are coming from affirmative sentences, what you are trying to express is a surprise. In conclusion, okay, we will look very, very carefully at this example. Is she a doctor? I'm trying to get information from you to see if she has this job. So I'm curious, okay? She's a doctor. You tell me that she is a doctor, and I'm saying, she's a doctor? I'm really, really surprised. I wouldn't have said that she was a doctor. So I couldn't have guessed. I would have said that she's an engineer, she's a doctor, she's a I don't know, mathematician, whatever. But I wouldn't have said that she's a doctor. So you use this one to express surprise, big surprise. Other examples, okay. Do you cook on Saturdays? Yes, I'm trying to find out, to get the information from you, if you have this habit of cooking on Saturdays. Okay? Will he come to the concert? I'm asking about a common friend. I'm trying to get the information if he comes to the concert. Okay? So I'm curious. I'm trying to get the information right. Are you interested in art? I'm curious. I'm trying to get the information if you are interested in art. So no problem here. I'm asking questions this way to get information. Yeah, to make an inquiry to get information. Okay, here all of these are seem like affirmative sentences, but intonation of a question. She's a doctor. He will come to the concert. Big surprise. I couldn't have said that he would come to the concert. Or he told me that he was not coming to the concert, and now you are telling me that he's coming. I'm very, very sorry. He will come to the concert? Really? Okay. You tell me that you are interested in art, and I'm saying, you are interested in art? Really? So it's a big, big surprise for me, because I wouldn't have taken you as the type of person, the kind of person that is interested in art. That's all for this lesson. I hope you'll be careful when you use from now on questions that are made by affirmative sentences, and you put an intonation of a question at the end, like in these cases, and you think that you did well. In my advice as a teacher, don't get stressed about this, but try to be as accurate as possible when you speak English. So, if you learn in the grammar section of your lessons, or here on this channel, you learn how to make the questions well. Okay, like this, no, the classical way. Try to use the questions like this. If you do this by mistake, thinking that you are right, look at this. What you express for the other person is a surprise. You will do this when you are a good English speaker, and you will get to this level. And now you know the difference, why you should avoid doing this. Okay, please share the lesson to other people that really, really need English. Why should they pay for the classes when here on this channel they have everything they need in order to improve their English? Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give us a big, big like. Thank you very much, and I'm looking forward to the next class with you.